Hello, my friends. My name is Gerdes. I'm just a professor trying to help you understand context in the war in Ukraine. As I'm recording this right now, it is Christmas Eve. It's December 24th, 2023. While we are getting together with our families or exchanging gifts or doing whatever Christmas things, maybe even some last minute Christmas shopping, I want you to think about what's happening in Ukraine. We're going to start with this. This is, if we turn on the sound, we'll hear the Carol of the Bells just for a couple seconds. So this song, it's called Shedrick. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm a multilingual illiterate. I can't pronounce things in multiple languages, so please forgive me if I mispronounce anything. Was created by a Ukrainian composer. I didn't know that. We learn a lot as this war proceeds. Here is the story behind the song. Carol of the Bells originated from Ukraine. Carol of the Bells, popular among Christmas revelers in the U.S., has its roots in an old Ukrainian folk songs. Building on this, Ukrainian composer and music teacher wrote Shedrick in 1916. The English lyrics were written by American composer Peter Wilhalsey, this truly making it a Christmas song of the Western world. The lyrics are copyrighted today, but the original Ukrainian piece is not. Okay, so didn't know, but that's how we learn. Okay, Christmas cards from the NAFO fellas. There's plenty of them out there, and I just wanted to share them with you because they're just fun. And so, Merry Christmas from the NAFO fellas. They have done an amazing job this year, most recently helping restore warthog defense because they were out helping with that as well. So, Merry Christmas from the NAFO fellas. Okay, next. Someone put on Twitter, may I suggest a Christmas present for Ukraine? Write letters to your government. There are several possibilities. Ask them to increase support for Ukraine victory. Now we're going to come back and we're going to address this again after Christmas, sometime in the early new year. We're going to come back to the idea of here's how you contact your representatives. I'm going to be speaking to primarily United States audience, but you can extrapolate that, and it really comes down to the tallies of how many people are saying whatever. It's less about what you say than that you have said it and that it gets registered. So, okay, here's the next thing. This is going back to the Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells by Miss Universe Ukraine. This year, Christmas is not fun again. Like, remember, they went through Christmas being shelled last year as well. But Shedrick sounds again against all odds. This is our song of strength and hope. I believe that next Shedrick will sound in war-free Ukraine. This is, again, Miss Universe Ukraine. But I want you to not just listen to what you see, or listen to what you hear, but see what you see here, because the imagery that they put into this video is really interesting. It's moving. The music itself is just it tugs at you. There's a longing to it. It's hard to describe. But then look at the imagery. Like the little girl walking in the colors of the flag of Ukraine, right? Or the refugees walking away, or you'll see soldiers in just a little bit. Honey, come back alive. All right? This is the reality for a lot in Ukraine. I think it was moving seeing that little clip. Here's So United 24 released a video featuring 9 Ukrainian soldiers singing a melody of famous Christmas songs. So I'm going to show you how they changed some of the lyrics. The lyrics were modified to reflect the reality in Ukraine and remind people about the ongoing war. So here's Have Yourself a Merry Little
A
Christmas.
merry little Christmas.
Let your heart be light. Help next year our troubles to be out of sight.
Okay, help next year for our troubles to be out of sight. Like, this is the reality. This is where they are. Next guy singing, I won't be home for Christmas. You can't plan on me.
Home for Christmas. You can plan on me.
That's the reality of where they are. So here's another one. So this is Christmas, the John Lennon song.
Christmas. And what have you done? Neither you or
War is not over, even if you want it. War's not over now. Now, I'm sure somewhere somebody's going to say, well, they're still partying in Ukraine. Well, this is in Odessa. It's a little kid's party. Every time you feel like giving up, recall that this video from the bomb shelter of the Odessa school. Yep, that's where they're having their party, in a bomb shelter. Some are having it in train subway stations, right? That's how they have to celebrate their Christmas. And they're doing the best they can given their circumstances. Michael McFall put this out on Twitter. Says, many Ukrainian warriors will spend Christmas and New Year's in cold, wet, rat-infested trenches, trying to stay alive with limited ammunition against a much better armed enemy. Please, U.S. Congress, lift our spirits by passing new aid to Ukraine next week, not next year. Now, it's not going to happen next week, but hopefully it'll happen pretty soon. And I believe that it will happen, but it's not even about the aid. The point is, this is what Christmas is going to look like for many Ukrainian men in their trenches. And as bad as that is, could be worse. These Ukrainian soldiers I just saw on Twitter yesterday near the coffin of their comrade Andrei Trachuk during his funeral, right? So as bad as this is worse. And I want to leave you with one last thought, and that's this. This is a soldier about to depart, apparently for, this is, let's see, United 24, painful farewells, families torn apart, little kids who have to say goodbye to their parents, not knowing if they'll see them again. All we can do is increase these odds. Let's help these Ukrainian defenders return to their homes. He's in a train station, and he's about to leave, and I want you to see this, and I want you to think about this. Train's about to leave, so he's like, you got to go, but she wants to reach out. This is the image that I want you to have about what Christmas is in Ukraine this year. It's true for millions of refugees who are split apart from their families. And this here is the Christmas for the soldiers in the front line. And this is the Christmas in the best case scenario in a bomb shelter so that they don't get killed. So please think about that. Keep these in mind this Christmas. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.